Hey guys, this is Christian coming at you from southwest Sweden. Traveling has begun now for me, so I wanted to do a video about something that happened somewhat recently, pretty recently actually, like a bit more than a month ago or so. And it was, I was asking this girl that if she wanted to hang out, basically, pursued her. And it was actually the same girl, if you remember the videos that I did like a year ago about walking through pain and disappointment. It was actually the same girl, and I'd had my hopes up for a long time. Not that it was something I thought about constantly, but it was there. I felt hopeful about it, and so I asked her if she wanted to hang out, and she said no. And even though I was surprised, because I thought, I felt hopeful about it, I was really positive that, but she said no in a really nice way, but I knew that it was a no. But the cool thing is that it didn't hurt when she said no. And like a year, like 2 years ago, if the same thing would have happened, well, actually the same thing did happen, because I asked a girl if she wanted to hang out and she said no. And that girl I didn't know nearly as well, and I was just devastated. But back then, I really struggled with fear of rejection, and since then I've gotten freedom from it. It was around that time where I actually got freedom from it. So, and it's a huge difference. Like I was a bit disappointed with this girl, like for the first week or so, a little bit. But even when she said no, it didn't hurt, like hardly at all, because I was like, yeah, I really want to hang out with you. But when she said no, it's like, oh, that's a bummer, because that was something I really wanted to do. But if you don't want to hang out with me, then it doesn't mean anything. So, I didn't tell her this, but this is just what I'm feeling, because it's really true. As much as you want to be with someone, if they, it wasn't even at that stage. It was just I wanted to hang out and catch up, basically. But even if you really want to spend time with someone, if they don't want to, then it doesn't mean anything. And I know a lot of you struggle with this whole rejection thing. And I used to as well, believe me. It was a huge issue in my life, and it's just not anymore. And yeah, you feel disappointed and things like that, but it's not. It's a huge difference, just feeling a bit disappointed and feeling like completely heartbroken and like devastated. That's a huge difference. So what you all deserve is someone that feels the same way about you as you feel about them. And if it's not mutual, that's not the relationship you want. That's not someone, pursuit has to be mutual, like two people enjoying each other's company just as much. That's what you want. So, and what fear of rejection tells you, when someone says no to you and rejects you, then well, for me at least, I used to believe all these lies, and when someone said no, I felt, oh, these voices telling me like, you will always be alone, nobody would ever feel the same way about you as you feel about them. And I just don't feel that anymore. I just know that isn't true, and I know it in my heart. It's not just in my head. So I wanted to share that with you, just to encourage you that it's, because I know, like I said, a lot of you struggle with fear of rejection, and it's really hard for you when someone tells you no, they don't feel the same way about you as you do about them. So I used to be one of those people, but I'm not anymore. And I'll share a bit more about how I actually got free from fear of rejection. So we'll keep talking about this in the coming episodes, but yeah, be tuned in for those, and we'll keep talking about this. So see you guys.